the latest. Thank you for all love and support. I appreciate you all. African leaders are in Tanzania for Energy Summit, and all African leaders are supposed to be there for this summit. So, all in all, the Savior, the Protector, the Unifier, the Messiah, the Comforter, Captain Ibrahim Traore refused to be part of these people. You know, all the summits that we have in Africa are always organized by World Bank and IMF and the Western organizations. They will always sit down and tell us when we have to meet, when we have to sit down and do this, A, B, C, D, and then African leaders will always get up and follow them. So, Captain Ibrahim Traore, we know he's anti-West, and he's the same person who always stands to tell us to move away from these foreign loans, because we have everything that we need to be able to do whatsoever that we want to do. So we do not need these foreign loans, so we should desist from them. Now, African leaders are all there, gathered, and the people that we are fighting against are always in their midst. No wonder that whenever we are having our summit or our meeting, these people are always present, because they are the sponsors of everything that will happen in Africa. According to Captain Ibrahim Traore, he says, "I am very sorry, my fellow African leaders. I will not be able to attend the Energy Summit being held in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania." Captain Ibrahim Traore is sorry. We know the Gen Zs would have been very excited to see Captain Ibrahim Traore. You see, what happened in Ghana would have been something small compared to what the Gen Zs in Tanzania would have shown our all in all. You know, everybody is just waiting to see Captain Ibrahim Traore, and we know that these people were not happy. Go and see how people, some people have to go there and be waiting for our all in all. Ooh, I can imagine how the crowd would have been. But it did not happen. According to Captain Ibrahim Traore, "I pay tribute to all Tanzanians for their appreciation. Let's put aside our differences and unite together to fight against the neo-colonialism. We have each and everything. Let us deny all external assistance and foreign loans."
No country on the planet has achieved universal electrification without significant public investment, not one. The goal of this summit is to actually create the policy and political and public sector framework to allow the private sector to shine.
This is all about joining hands. This is all about pooling resources. And this is all about accountability. This is not a talking summit. At the end of the day, it's not what we say. We can do megawatts of talk all we want. It's going to be the megawatts of power that we deliver that actually matters. So it's an action-driven summit.
The World Bank is going to be putting somewhere between $30 to $40 billion to work in this effort over the coming years. One of the things we're planning to do during this exercise is to put cell phone towers into all the locations where we put up distributed solar energy. If we can connect 300 million people over the coming years, not just to electricity, but also to digital access, we can transform Africa's potential for jobs for young people.
So Captain Ibrahim Traore is telling the African leaders that we need to unite, we need to come together, we need to fight against neo-colonialism. We said we have freedom, but in the guise of this freedom, these people are still oppressing and ruling us. We have to do away with the foreign loans, because we have each and everything. What is it that we need to do what we want to do to finance our problems or our activities that we cannot have? We have everything. So why do we allow these people to give us peanuts? Because this money they've sponsored this summit with, they will find a way of taking it out of Africa. So Captain Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goita, Abdurrahman Shiani, they told us clearly that they do not want to belong to a group of people that do not have Africa at heart, that do not have the people's interests at heart. And this energy summit that they are going to have, we don't even know the outcome. What is it that they are bringing to Africa? We don't know. All our leaders have to do is go and sit there and say yes sir, because they are doing this to protect their assets that they have offshore. Yes, because when they don't do what these people want, as Captain Ibrahim Traore will say, he doesn't have anything there. He doesn't have bank accounts. Neither is he thinking of traveling out of Africa so that they will use their visa restrictions to threaten them. So we are seeing a different dimension. So this clearly tells us why Captain Ibrahim Traore do not want to be among the gentlemen club, as Julius Malema will always refer to them, because they go there and they do not have the people's interest at heart. They go to their meetings, their summits, and everything they are thinking of is how best we can do to please the oppressor. How well can we do so that the oppressor will like us? African leader is always thinking of what I can do so that these people will like me. What can I do best to please them? You know, William Ruto has been their body. He is the one that they always say he is the best. We have Ivory Coast, we have Benin. These leaders are not in the interest of Africa, and these are the people that the oppressor is using to destabilize Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, according to our all-in-alls, Abdurrahman Chiani, Assimi Goita, and Ibrahim Traore. That's Benin and Ivory Coast. If not, Nigeria isn't a francophone nation, but look at how Nigeria is dining with France. And recently, our all-in-all Abdurrahman Chiani made it clear that now France is using Nigeria to destabilize Niger. So our leaders are always there to do things that will please these people, so that they can keep saying, you are a good leader, you are a good leader. But they do not need your voices. They don't want you in their presence. They do not involve you in anything that has to do with them. But Africans will never learn. We don't know whether we feel so excited being slaves, because this is modern slavery. We don't want to be free. And those who are fighting for freedom, these same people who do not want freedom, will rise up and be fighting them. Now William Ruto is also the body of the West. He does whatsoever that they want. There was another one who just left. He's also somebody who will even go, according to John Dramani Mama, he will go and do concern about his brother, so that these people will like them. So Africans, we have a long way to go. As Captain Ibrahim Traore is telling you, we have to put our differences aside and fight together. Let's not be giving our speeches, because as you've gone there, you give us beautiful speeches. All that you are good at is giving beautiful speeches, and at the end of the day, we do not know your outcome. Yes, and at the end of the day, what the oppressor wants is what will continue to happen. John Dramani Mama, there's somebody who left a comment and said that the ex-president of Ghana was also a Pan-Africanist in speech. So you have also come, we don't want to see a Pan-Africanist that is only good in speech, but we want to see you in action. We want to see you in action and not with speech like others would do and still go and be destabilizing Congo. So our all-in-alls will always make us proud. They are always showing that they are there for our interests, and they will do everything possible in their power to protect us. United we stand, divided we fall, and united will remain forever and ever. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Burkina Faso.